Kaley Cuoco's conflict with Jim Parsons ahead of The Big Bang Theory Season 12 is a fascinating behind-the-scenes story that gives fans a different perspective on one of television's most beloved sitcoms. The Big Bang Theory ran for 12 successful seasons between 2007 and 2019, becoming a cultural phenomenon that transformed its cast into household names. Kaley Cuoco, who played Penny, and Jim Parsons, who played Sheldon Cooper, were two of the most central and iconic characters on the show. Their on-screen dynamic was unique, with Penny's easygoing charm and Sheldon's rigid genius creating some of the series' most memorable comedic moments. However, despite their undeniable chemistry on camera, their relationship behind the scenes faced tensions, especially during the lead-up to the final season. Season 12 was particularly significant because it marked the conclusion of a show that had dominated primetime television for over a decade. Fans were eager for closure, and cast members knew that it was the last opportunity to work together in this format. But the announcement of the ending was not something that all actors were equally prepared for. Reports later revealed that it was Jim Parsons' decision to leave that became the catalyst for the show's conclusion. Chuck Lorre and the production team had intended to continue for at least one more season, possibly even longer, but when Parsons told them he would not return after season 12, they decided it was best to end the series altogether. While most of the cast understood Parsons' choice, the abruptness of the decision caused some friction. Kaley Cuoco had been vocal about her love for the show and her willingness to continue working on it. In interviews, she expressed shock upon learning that Season 12 would be the last, especially because the conversation about ending the series had not been a collective decision made by the entire cast. This is where the seeds of tension between Cuoco and Parsons began. Cuoco, who had spent over a decade building her career through the series, was emotionally invested in seeing it continue. The Big Bang Theory was not only a steady and lucrative job but also a creative home for her and many others. Parsons, on the other hand, felt that he had reached a point in his career where he wanted to explore new opportunities and avoid being typecast as Sheldon forever. This difference in perspective highlighted a fundamental conflict. Parsons' decision was rooted in personal growth and creative evolution, while Cuoco's desire was to preserve a project she deeply valued. The tension wasn't an explosive feud but rather a quiet rift marked by disappointment and differing priorities. Cuoco later admitted that hearing about the decision was devastating.